Okay, I had to start all over. Anyway, um, time to tell my story. And I got two things to say. First to his family, because I know I'm friends with all his family on here. Uh, don't care what you say. Y'all don't know him. Y'all ain't been around. Y'all don't know him. So if y'all get mad at me for telling what happened to me, what he did, that's on y'all. Y'all can't do nothing to me. Y'all can't make me not say what I want to say. I've already had a warning not to go on here and go live and tell my story, but so much bad shit that happened to me in my life. I'm pretty sure I can take whatever else is gonna happen to me in my life. The second thing I have to say before I start this video is, I left John. He didn't put me out. He didn't make me leave. I left because I could not handle the bullshit that he was giving me. Okay, I'm gonna start from beginning to end. From beginning to end, I'm not gonna leave out nothing. I ain't gonna leave out shit I done. I'm most definitely ain't gonna leave out nothing he done. And like I said, I'm grown. If y'all don't want to see this live, y'all can scroll past. Don't get on here telling me what to do, what not to do, what not to say, and to take this down, because I'm not gonna do that. Now, I done got that shit all out the way. December 2019, I was sitting at my ex-husband's. No, let me go back for then. I did a party for somebody. Their photographer didn't show up, so I got a call to be the emergency backup photographer for that night. So I checked to see, did I have all my equipment and enough ink and stuff to do this party. I did. So I went and did the party. This man stepped up to me. He's like, excuse me. He was like, "There go my rapping daughter." I turn around. I don't know who the man is. But evidently he was John's dad. He told me who he was and everything. So I took a picture of him and his date, put the picture in the envelope, and put my card in there like I always do. I asked him, "You know what John at?" Blah, 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 blah. Tell him I said, "Hey, blah, blah, blah." Now, mind you, it been 30-some years I ain't seen John. Me and John used to fool around when we was in high school. I didn't try to look for him, and he didn't never try to look for me. So that following December, I was at my ex-husband's house. Mind you, I was already going through bullshit with him, and we were almost, we might well say we were done anyway. So I get a phone call. The phone call was John, and when the name came up, the name was capitalized, the whole name, like everything was in capital letters. So it was like, bitch, you better answer this phone. So I thought the universe was talking to me, answer the phone. So I answered the phone while I'm at my ex-husband's mother's house. And we talked. I even told my ex-husband who it was on the phone, classmate, blah, 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 blah. So going on about my business. So he said, I'll be in Opelika, so. I come by your mom's house, see you, blah, 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 blah. So we did. We met her at my mom's house. We talked a while, and then we kept in touch. Of course, a little sex went on with that at the same time. But anyway, so we kept in touch. So January came. He said, "Well, I ain't gonna tell you where I live right now. I guess when I'm worthy to know where he stay at or whatever, then he'll tell me." So he was like, "When you gonna come see me?" I said, "I'll probably come see you, sometime in January," but it didn't happen that way. I ended up going to visit him that February. So he told me, the first thing he said was, "I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have no money and I'm a sex addict." Okay. I didn't care about the money. I got my own money, my own place, my own car, my own everything. I'm a retired military. I don't need no money. I was just looking for a companion, a true companion. Okay. So I didn't understand what sex addict was all about. Didn't care. This is John. We went to school together. I know him. Blah, blah. So I went, and I think I spent a week the first time down there, trying to get to know him, whatever. He explained to me that he had a sexual relationship with this lady that he met off of one of these sites, but it was really more than that. And even though he said it wasn't, women can pick up on stuff. So the whole time I was there, she just blowing up the phone. She know I'm there, and she know about me, and I know about her. at that point, we just friends. I ain't trying to, have no relationship, whatever. I'm just saying, what you got going on. She just blowing up the phone, the whole time I was there. I said, John, I said, when she's here, when I know that she's there visiting, I don't bother him. I don't call him or nothing. He just answering the phone, walking out, talking to her, whatever. So I was like, I ain't gonna worry about it this time. I'm just friends. We just, we're trying to, reconnect after all these years, trying to figure out, why the universe brought us back around. Okay, so after that, I started coming frequently, February, March, April, May. Finally, that June came and we decided we were going to be a couple. So I said, now listen, this is for me and for you. We need to have an agreement. If we're going to be in a relationship, we need to cut off all these other folks. And I ain't talking about people, girlfriends that he talked to on the phone, they friends. I understand that. I don't care nothing about that. But I'm talking about the people that you done fucked, you've been in the bed with, you have a sexual relationship, y'all, all that stuff like that. We need to cut that off so that we can what we really want or whatever. So he said, okay, that's cool. So I think it was like the 6 months, we loving on each other, we getting to know each other, whatever. She's still calling and he's still talking to her. He's still talking to her, whatever. What's up? Oh, okay. I'll tell on you. I'm on Facebook. So I was in the shower. He was back there talking to her on the phone. So I'm wondering, if he says this woman ain't all that, she's just somebody that he met on a sex site or whatever. Like she didn't really mean anything to him. That he could easily let it go, but that was a lie. He could not let this lady go. I'm in the shower and I'm like, you know what? You need to just run right now. I should have listened to myself then. You need to run now. You need to leave now because he's not gonna stop talking to that lady. He's not gonna do that. And but he assured me he would. He came to the bathroom. He heard me talking to myself. He was like, "You're not gonna be a fool. I'm not gonna do you wrong. This and that." So me, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt that he will not do me wrong. Okay, so I said, can you just explain to her that when I'm visiting, let me have my time with you, and then when I'm gone, she can have her time with you. I'm respectfully like the time I FaceTime him, she came past the camera, and I said, "Oh, I didn't know you had company." I said, "He's like, no, that's fine. We can still talk." No, that's disrespectful. This lady is in her t-shirt walking past the camera. She let me know that she up in there. You know what I'm saying? She want me to know she there. So I said, John, no, that's not right because I don't want her to be blowing up the phone while I'm there. Listen, if we gonna share the time with this man, I'm here. You need to wait till I'm gone, and then y'all can get together, whatever. Okay, so June 2020 came around, and his daughter. Now this is not his blood daughter, but it was a goddaughter from a previous relationship, and she was having some issues or whatever, and she was like, "Dad, I need to come home. I need help." He looking at me and I'm like, "Oh, this your house. Don't matter to me. I don't live here." So he was like, if she come, I need you to help me with her because I didn't raise my daughters. I don't know, what I'm doing, this and that. She was 19 years old when she came to the house. So mind you now, I'm still going back and forth. 2 weeks in Opelika, 2 weeks in Florida because I'm trying to establish something with this man, along with other stuff that he had going on. So the daughter came. Okay. And that's when he said, you can stay here. You want to move in? Because in the beginning, like, you ain't finna move in with me. You ain't finna come over here, take a, just make it, make it jokes or whatever. But eventually I did move in, but I was still back and forth. I still had my own place in Opelika, and I was with him in Florida. Okay. So June 20, in the month of June of 2020, we was at my mama's house. He sat there and he told my mama, "I'm gonna marry your daughter." He said, "No, matter of fact, Miss Calloway, I want to marry your daughter. I want permission to marry your daughter." My mama said, "My baby been through a lot. My baby been hurt, and I don't want her to go through stuff no more. I just want my baby to be happy. Yes, ma'am. Okay, automatically. Okay. He asked my mama, could he marry me? So I'm thinking, oh, we engaged now. Okay, we to the next level. So I'm like, all right, what you gonna do with these folk that you talking to though? We need to cut this stuff off. Cause let me tell you something. I cut it off. Cause I was like, this is just so good. It was like a match. I'm retired, he military, I'm military. I got my own money, he got his own money. I got my own house, he got his own house. We good. Our kid grown, we can go and do whatever we want to do. So, you know me, I'm happy, I'm ecstatic, I'm engaged. I'm finna finally, have a good life. He got mad at me because I put on Facebook that we had got engaged because he said he wanted to do something extravagant or something like that. These mosquitoes tearing my legs. Oh, do you feel me? You know why they're oh, we need mosquitoes. You know it's like that. I can't be in that bed, y'all. They done sucked all my blood. Go on here. Whew. So anyway, he was like, yeah, I want to do something extravagant. I'm saying, man, we've been married. You done been married two or three times. I have too. What's extravagant? I mean, it is what it is. He got mad. He wouldn't leave it on my head. He told me that I can't hold water. This and that. I was like, no. I said, the reason I said it was because you still got all these other women you talking to all out the side of your neck. Like you ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I said, hey, you told old girl yet? The one that he met on a sex site. They meet up and have sex with her. She come over there. He cooked for her and everything, and they fuck or whatever. You know how we do it. And I ain't saying nothing wrong because we all do it. Anyway, so they still talking. He going off, taking the dogs off somewhere. He calling her, checking on her, this, that. But mind you, now he told me, I could never be with nobody like her. I can't never marry nobody like her because of the way we met. I met her on a sex site with a pussy all out, this, and that, whatever. So I said, well, I guess I ain't got nothing to worry about. So I said, did you tell her that we engaged? And he said, no, it ain't none of her business. And I was like, it is her business because she has feelings for you. Y'all been fucking for a year and a half, going out together. She come over here, spend the night, cook for you, whatever, doing all this. You cannot be fucking with nobody that long and not have no feelings. I don't care what nobody say. So he told me, nah, it ain't none of her business. I said, I think you need to tell her so she can back off. I said, why haven't you told her? Why haven't you, told this lady to back off? Or why you haven't cut no ties with this lady if we trying to focus on us? When I tell you I cut everybody off, I did. Because I said to myself, I done got it wrong so many times. I said, you know what? I'm going to do right by this man. I'm going to do right. I ain't going to do nothing after a while. I'm going to do right. So I got mad. And I went through the phone. Now, mind you, he gave me the code to the phone. He told me he ain't got nothing to hide. I can pick up his phone, answer anytime, whatever. Okay, so I go through the phone. He was talking to more than just her. And it's like this. Like I said, I don't care about who you talking to. It's what you're talking about. All these inappropriate conversations that you having with these people, and I'm right here. Like most of the time, I'm right there. He just texts these folks, or he'll walk off and text these folks, or he'll wait. One text. Now I got receipts for all this. I got all of it, so I'm not lying. One message was, when we gonna see each other, and this was the one that he can't let go. Well, she's here. When it's safe, we'll meet up. That means when I go back to Opelika, they can meet up. Okay, now it's still 2020. It's still 2020. I see all kinds of messages. He talked. Oh, it was so derogative. Like, it was just so perverted how he talked to these folks. He even was trying to hook up with a classmate. I saw the messages. I even talked to her, and we had a conversation about everything. So he gonna tell me, ma'am. Oh, okay. So he gonna tell me this how I talk to my female friends. So you talk to your female friends about you sucking their click and fucking them and choking them by the throat, and that's how y'all talk when you got a whole woman over here. You got a whole woman over here. That's how you talk. So y'all remember when I packed all my shit and I left? Cause I ain't finna. First of all, we sat down and we told each other all the shit we done been through. He told me all kinds of shit. And I'm like, okay, we don't want to put each other through that no more. We don't want that kind of hurt. We agreed on that. But for some reason, he just could not stop talking to these women. And when I say video chats at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm gone, pictures, snapping pictures, video call, all this now, all this. Okay, so he was like, um, I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's not cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm not doing anything wrong. This shouldn't be hurt. This shouldn't be hurting your feelings, but it do hurt my feelings. He tells me that I'm jealous and I'm intimidated. Of course I'm jealous and I'm intimidated. Yeah, I might be here with you, but your mind is everywhere else. You are lusting after all of these other women. One lady said, I see she makes you happy, this and this and this and that. And then you're like, I don't trust love. I don't trust it. I don't trust her. She got things to work on. Well, evidently you had things to work on yourself. Okay. So I came home. I'm like, fuck this shit. I ain't finna go through this. I don't want my feeling hurt. I don't want to be hurt no more. I'm finna go. I pack all my shit. I leave and I go live. And he said that all his folks were making fun of me while I'm trying to make him look bad. All the folk down here in Opelika were making fun of me and all this and that because of what I said on Facebook. But I really don't care. People, his folks or whoever, cousin, they can make fun all they want to. Hurt is hurt. And if you say you love somebody, you wouldn't be hurting them. You wouldn't be doing the things that you do. And texting, video chatting, and all that stuff, sending pictures of yourself and girls sending pictures, that is a form of cheating. At this point, we are on another level and you still doing this shit. So he was like, whatever I got to do, just tell me. I'll stop doing it. I'll stop doing it. This. I said, you need to because this is not right. You got me looking like a fool and I'm over here doing nothing. You could be doing stuff. I said, I leave my phone unlocked. I leave my iPad on. I want you to go through it because I'm trying to prove to you I'm not like all the ones that you just talked about. All the women that you said that did you bad, used you, abused you, and all this stuff like that. You told me what you didn't want. I told you what I didn't want, and we agreed that we would not put each other through that, but you did. So he said, you didn't have no business going through the phone. You gave me permission to go through the phone, and then you fuss at me about going through the phone. You said you didn't have nothing to hide, so it made me feel like you wanted me to see, oh, this is how I'm going to be, and there ain't nothing you could do about it. Because the first time it happened, he said, if you don't like it, you can get the fuck on. And I did just that. Because when I tell you, when people be in my inbox at me, no, I'm happy where I'm at. I have a whole man. I'm happy. I don't want nothing to fuck this up. Nothing. Like, this was it was so perfect. It was scary. Okay. So I didn't go through the phone no more. He came and got me. He had death in the family. I was already at home. This man came to my house and he got me and he brought me back, making me think that I want you here. This is what I want. Okay. I come back months on down the road. Something don't feel right. I look through the phone again. This time, he done called her. He done talked to the girl. He done talked to some more folks. And I said, explain to me why you can't stop talking to this lady. Well, when I got out of treatment and I was going through what I was going through, she was the only one there for me. And so you feel like you owe her something that you have to continue on. I said, that's disrespectful. Now, I understand if it was a woman friend that helped you, but y'all were having sex, y'all was spending the night, y'all going out, y'all, doing all that. That's just disrespectful. Like I said, I cut everybody off because I did not want this shit to go south. I really wanted this relationship to fucking work. So he finally went outside and told the lady that he was engaged. But he only told her because I kept at him about it. Like, why ain't you telling this lady? Why aren't you saving this lady feelings if you said that y'all couldn't have never been nothing because of how y'all met or what y'all were doing or whatever? So, and I asked him, I said, when you meet people online for a booty call, that's what it is, a booty call. You ain't whining and dining them and spending the night with them. You fucking you leave. That's how I see it. Anyway, so I said, I'm going to try to work this out. I'm going to stay here. And I was trying to help his daughter. Now, mind you, a daughter that's not really his blood daughter. but it was a daughter from a previous relationship. Okay. And this lady had left him for another woman. So I already, when I say I'm an open book, I'm an open book. I had already told her about my sexuality, this and that. I said, but when I'm with someone, I'm with that person. If I'm with a man, I am with that man. I ain't studying nobody else. If I'm with a woman, I'm with a woman. I ain't studying nobody else. I don't see past you. I don't care who come along, finer than you, got more money than you. If I love you, I'm gonna stay with you. So we having a good time. We going out. The whole time the man ain't happy. He not happy because I done took away from him what he was doing. He was a bachelor. He was doing him. He was, and I asked him, was he sure about this? And he said he was. So he goes off. He goes to hang out with some buddies for a couple of days in Orlando. I stay at home with the dogs, and the daughter, making sure everything is straight. So something said, see, has he done what he promised you, that he was going to stop doing what he was doing? And I said, I don't want to go through that phone no more because I don't want to get hurt no more. But if you want to know about somebody, if you want to really know how these folks is, go through their phone, especially the ones that don't erase nothing. He don't erase nothing because he didn't care. He really didn't care. So I go through the phone. He's still flirting and talking about sex with these women, what he gonna do to these women. And then it was one lady, he said, I'm gonna be in Orlando this weekend. And she was like, well, wow, I guess we can hook up or whatever. And so before I got mad, I said, let me go backwards and see what kind of friendship they have. Cause maybe they just, platonic friends before I go to fuck off. So I go back up. Oh, baby. They were talking about all kinds of shit. So I'm like, okay, so you meet up with a lady that you've been derogatorily talking to on this app, and now you telling her y'all gonna meet up. Now, let me tell you, I scrolled down some more. They video chatted at 3 o'clock in the morning for an hour and something. What the fuck can you possibly be talking about at 3 o'clock in the motherfucking morning? I'm talking about he called her back to back to back to finally she picked up or whatever. So I don't know if they met to go fuck or what. But the point is, if I'm going off somewhere, I'm not finna be meeting up with nobody. Like, if you supposed to be with me, I'm not finna be doing all this shit. So he get back and I ask him, there you go, going through my phone. If your nose and fucking ass would stop going through my phone, this wouldn't be going on. And then I was like, no, you gonna respect me. If you're not gonna respect me, then you need to leave me the fuck alone. Just leave me alone, because I'm not in no man inbox telling them I'm gonna suck their dick and all this shit like that. No, I was focused on me and John. I was not I could show all the mess between me and other niggas begging to be with me, want to be with me. But no, I'm happy. I'm good. I don't need, thank you. No, thank you. So, the last time I went through the phone, I said, well, maybe he just needs some help letting these people go, and not the friends. Like, he got a real nice friend. I love her. Her name is Sandra, and they are best friends. And I don't know, anything of the past, but she would call and they would talk and they would give each other advice, blah blah blah. 'Cause everybody got that one friend, you know what I'm saying? And she had stopped calling. I'm like, why Sand ain't call? Like, well, every time I get somebody, she don't call no more because my ex don't want me to talk to nobody. I said, I don't have no problem with you talking to women. It's the way you talk with them. It's the way what the content in the conversation is about. And I never seen a bad conversation between them, even though in my mind I was thinking something else going on. But after I seen, I like, I was right. That is his friend. That's his number one friend. And I like her a lot. I even had a conversation with her and everything. But the other conversations, I was like, I just don't understand. What am I not doing? So I would come home. Sometimes he'll come with me, sometimes he won't. But when he don't come with me, it'd be a problem. He start an argument. He would get drunk and he'll call me. I was here at one time. I stayed at my mama's house the whole time. I didn't even go to my house. I stayed at my mama the whole time. He done got drunk. He called me in the middle of the night, just hurting my feelings, talking down on me so bad. He told me I was a whore and I needed to admit that I was a whore because I had 3 baby daddies. But you got 3 baby mamas. So why you calling me a whore? You don't know the situation of why I got 3 baby daddies. You don't know what these men told me. They might have told me they were gonna marry me, we were gonna be together forever, and I done gave them a child. This shit hurt my feelings. He told me that I don't fuck him right, that I'm not nasty enough. He said, I said, I heard a way to a man's heart in his stomach. He said, no, a way to my heart is sucking my dick good and fucking me right. And you need to step your game up. You need to figure something out. That is exactly what he told me. Now, mind you, I ain't holding back on no sex. I'm giving him sex. I'm doing me. But I explained to him, I've been molested. I've been abused. So it's certain things that I don't do. Certain things make me feel a certain type of way. So I don't want to do those things. But I'm not going to withhold the sex from you. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to do the best I can. You know what I'm saying? To get you that nut. But all that weird ass shit, that damn Pornhub shit, I ain't finna do all that. I'm not finna. First of all, I'm too motherfucking old to be flying off some goddamn chandelier doing backward flips on your dick. Okay, I ain't finna do all that. So that was the problem. The problem was I wasn't nasty enough. I wasn't nasty. Whoever these women he been with fucked him up. Fucked him up. And then when you get with somebody else, you expect that same thing from them. But I'm different. I don't do all that shit. I don't do all that shit. So we get to arguing the other day because he brought up that I had deleted the women that he was talking to like that. I said, yeah, I thought maybe you needed some help. Stop talking to these motherfuckers. But then I was like, I'm dumb. I feel dumb because guess what? Even though I blocked them from the goddamn Facebook, they got each other's phone number. They still gonna call. So they done called and cussed him out mad because they thinking that he the one blocked them. And it was important to him. He told me, I said, those women gonna be all right. Let them live their life. Let them go find them somebody or whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, they ain't gonna be all right. They don't call me, cussing me out, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, so how I feel don't matter. But you care about those motherfuckers over there. But they ain't doing shit for you. All the video calls and whatever the else fuck y'all doing. I'm over here cleaning, cooking, washing clothes, having fun with the dog. I'm the one going out with you. I'm doing all this shit right there. What these motherfuckers doing? They ain't doing nothing. Now, mind you, he has a problem with people helping him. I'm like, well, I'm up in this house. I'm sucking up the air. I'm using all your water. Maybe I'll help you pay a little bill. What I need to do, I want to do my part. Nah, I don't need you to pay. I don't need you to give me nothing. I don't need that. Okay. So he mad now because I done deleted his fuck buddies. His friends that he talked to on a regular basis about sex and shit and what he gonna do to them. So that let me know then that they were more important to me. So he was like, if you would just stop going through my phone, this wouldn't be a problem. I said, if you would be faithful and stop doing this and be more respectful to me. So he told me he didn't trust me. How you don't trust me? When I come home, I'm FaceTiming you 24/7 to show you where I'm at, what I'm doing. We on the phone all the time until I come back up the road. Other than that, when I'm in Florida with you, I'm with you 24/7. We always together. And now when I got no motherfucking job, so how do you not trust me? I haven't given you not now reason not to trust me, but you done gave me all the reason. I done seen it for myself. So we get to arguing two nights ago. And he told me that he need to work on himself and that I can stay at the house with him, but I can do what I want to do. I can do me. I can go to and fro. I don't have to report to him. I can just do whatever. What the fuck? We roommates now? We roommates now. Like I can do and go as I please and do what I want. So I'm in the one room, he in the other. How awkward is that? How awkward does that feel that we passing by each other? We ain't saying shit to each other because we mad and I'm in the other room. But when I come out the room, then we get to arguing. And he told me I hurt him. And I said, when? Tell me. I said, the problem with this situation is you don't talk to me. Whatever problem you have with me, you can tell me. No matter if it hurt my feelings or not. That's the number one downfall of a relationship is the communication. He said, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to tell you because then you'll say I'm being petty. You say I'm complaining, this, and that. I need to know. I need to know what I need to fix, what I fucking need to change. And of course, I'm not gonna start going through the phone until I'm satisfied with you done changed the way of you talking to these folks, or you done stop, or you leave these folks alone. But he already admitted, I still talk to them. I'm gonna talk to them. I don't care if you don't like it or not. But I'm over here being Mrs. Goody Two Shoes, and he don't believe it. He don't believe that I've been faithful. Like, I haven't done anything. When I come to Opalika, I come here to make money, take pictures, sell my treats, stuff like that. Like, I be trying to hurry up and get back to him, because that's all I be thinking about. Ain't no another nigga on my mind. I'm not thinking about nobody. And he said, you just nosy as fuck. You got a big mouth. You can't hold water. This and this and this and that. And he holds it over my head. So we never did really get married. Okay, we never got married. This what happened. This is what happened. We were at the Cheesecake Factory eating with our kids, okay, my children, my grown boys, and his goddaughter, and he put up a picture, cheese, out with the wife and the family, enjoying our day at the Cheesecake Factory. So when he said wife, everybody started congratulating us. And I said, John, I believe you need to tell these folks we really ain't married yet. And then he was like, I don't care what them folks say. They don't think what they want to think. Okay, so I rolled with it. So now it wasn't bae no more. It was wife this, wife that, wife that. I went along with it. I didn't start saying I was married until he said so. So now we living this lie about us being married and we really wasn't. But okay, hey, what the fuck ever, it don't matter. I'm here, I'm good. The thing is with this situation right here is he thinks he hasn't done anything wrong, like talking to the women, the video chats and all that stuff. He's saying that should hurt me, that he ain't did nothing wrong. I don't video chat with now, no. I got two best friends. That's Kiki and Boone. Kiki is married, and Boone, he's just my friend. But I would not call Kiki at no 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not finna video chat with nobody at no 3 o'clock in no damn morning. That's just a warning sign. But when he said, I don't trust you, this and this and this and that, I said, I think I really figured it out. I came in here and I disturbed your peace. I disturbed the way you had everything going. All you had to say was, we could continue on being friends. You can come and visit whenever you want to. We can fuck when you want to. We could continue on being fuck partners along with the rest of the fuck partners I got, that I have, that I want. So what I did was I messed up the flow of how he had everything going. And righteously, I really think that he wanted to tell me to leave, but he wanted me to make the decision to leave on my own so that he could get back to how he was. And I just started packing my stuff, and I'm arguing and fussing at the same time. I'm packing my stuff. He said, you make sure when you go on Facebook and you tell these folks this shit, you make sure you tell them that I didn't tell you to leave. You left on your own. Why would I stay? Why would I stay with a person that refuses to let these other women go, and you talking to them all kinds of ways, and you being disrespectful? That made me look like a fool. Like, what these women thinking? Oh, he got a whole lady living with him, but he over here in my inbox trying to get with me, talking to me, showing his dick. She showing her pussy, all this stuff like that. Like, man, this one girl, she was just taking pictures in the bathroom. She got all the pictures in his thing, right? When I leave, he meeting up with folks, stuff like this. Like, so I told him, I said, John, I said, if you're gonna do this, do it somewhere else. And this is what I told him. I was trying to accept that maybe we need an open relationship. Maybe that's what he wants. He just ain't saying it. So I was like, when I leave and I go home to take care of my business, just don't bring no bitches up in here. So he looked at me and I said, oh yeah, I know this your house. I said, but I live here. This is our home. You said this was our home. I'm in the bed with you every night, but then you bring another bitch in here while I'm gone. I said, what if I had done that to you? What if you went out somewhere and I brought a nigga in this house, in your house? So weeks passed by. No, a couple days passed by. Then I said, you know what? I apologize. I shouldn't be telling you who you can and can't have in your house. This is your house. This is not my house. And so he was like, you damn right. Ain't nobody finna tell me what to do in the house where I pay the bills and I pay the mortgage. Mind you, I've offered. I can help. I can pull my weight. I mean, we're supposed to be a team. We're supposed to be a partner. I'm gonna pull my weight with you. But you don't want that. But I was trying to show you that I was different from everybody else. I'm not gonna be living up here for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna use you. I'm not that. I just wanted a companion. I wanted someone that had a lot of free time, kids was grown, and was retired like me, so that I had somebody to travel with, somebody that I could, spend the rest of my life with, and we make a story. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't work that way. Now, he was talking to a godmother of mine. I got plenty of godmothers, but one in particular, he told her that, and I remember what he said a while back. He said, "You'll know when I'm done with you because I got you from your mama, and I will take you back to your mama if I don't want to be with you no more." So he wasn't gonna step to my mama, but he contacted another mother that I had, and he said, "She's headed back to Opelika. I'm giving her into your hands. Tell her I still love her, but tell her to make sure to keep my name clean." So you want me to lie about what you've been doing to me while I'm there? No, I'm not gonna paint a pretty picture about you. You got good qualities. You could be a good man, but you got problems just like I have problems. But if you're not gonna let me help you and you help me with our issues, then ain't no reason for us to be together. Like, and in my head it was run, 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 leave, leave, leave. I was packing my stuff. I was just gonna go to sleep and then get up in the morning and leave. But I was like, no, I need to get the fuck out of here right now. And number one, I'm blind as fuck. I can't see in the dark. I already done prayed to the universe. You're gonna have to be my eyes because I got to get the fuck out of here. I left a ton of shit there, but I got the most important things because I felt like I had to motherfucking go before I lost my fucking mind. Now I done did all the crying. The kids done held me. They done patted on me. I don't like reality hit me this morning. Like when I got here yesterday, I left Florida at 11 p.m. I got to Opelika at 6 something in the morning. I could not sleep. I could not eat. I was in there cleaning up, trying to put my shit up. My legs swole all up because I won't sit down. I couldn't even face my mama. My mama wanted me to come over there. I could not face my mama at the time. I could not do it because I wanted to get myself together. I didn't want her to see me in no pain. I didn't want her to see me hurting because she's seen it so many times. So I need to get my little life together. My god sister came to my house, got me high. We smoked, we laughed. I went to sleep. I woke up this morning and I looked around and I was like, I was hoping that this was a motherfucking badass dream. I was hoping that I was in some motherfucking loop. Like this shit cannot be true, but it is. It's true as hell. And I just boohooed and I cried because I don't understand what did I do to deserve what I got. Because he always told me I pick happiness over heartache. But you broke my heart. You broke it several times. And so he's like, oh, because you went through my phone. Yes, I need to know who I'm sleeping with. I need to know who I'm trying to build a life with. If you're not going to tell me what you're doing, I'm going to find out what you are doing. And you don't care because you never erase none of the messages. You leave them up there for me to see. So I texted him and I told him, I said some bad words to you. I told him I hated him. I hate his ways. I don't hate him. And I apologized. And I said, I called him a narcissist too. I called him that and I called him controlling, which he is, because he'll try to turn shit around on me. So I was like, I apologize for saying I hate you. I don't hate you. I just hate how you are. I hate how you are. And I said, and I told him the other day, I said, you hate me. You hate everything about me. I think the idea of me being there and I'm self-sufficient was a good idea. But the way I am, I'm loud. I like to be on Facebook all the time. I go live about everything. I talk about everything. I'm just out there. But I'm not out there with my ass jiggling. I ain't out there with my titties all out. Like I ain't doing none of that. But he is a private, very, very private person, and I'm not. So in the beginning, I could only take a few pictures and put us up there, and everything like that. But people had already put in his head things about me, like one of his ex-wives was like, you better be careful. You better be careful because she be wilding out on Facebook and this and this and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And, and she was mad at him because he had got with me. But when we was in high school, he was cheating on her with me. Okay. We were kids and it hurt her. And when she found out that we were together, he told me that she was mad. She didn't like it. And that it could have been anybody else but me. And they communicated all the time. And I didn't care about that because they had a child together. So I didn't care about that. I know they had to communicate. She was married and he was with me. So it was all good or whatever. So then people just in his ear trying to tell him stuff about me. And see, that's what I don't like about y'all folk from Opelika, especially his dad. People would just put stuff in his head, and then his dad would come back and tell him, like, where did he get this shit from? Where, no. And he was like, don't worry about where he got it from. That's what got back to him. I'm like, damn, do this man not like me? Do he got it out for me? I mean, well, damn. Y'all didn't even give me a chance to even show him the new Tisa, the Tisa that done changed, the Tisa that done, grew up or whatever. Y'all just was so quick to tell him. And me, like I said, I'm an open book. I told him everything. What happened to all the marriages, baby daddies, everything. He told me everything, all the shit that happened to him. So I figured that we had this mutual agreement that we wouldn't put ourselves through this shit. But he did. He broke my heart. And he said I hurt him. I said, how did I hurt you? Oh, I want to know if you want to go to Jesus crap. I can't eat. I'm not hungry. Okay. Mind you, the most problems that it was revolving around was sex. Okay. So I had said something to him about a particular thing, and he said it hurt his feelings. Okay, tell my mama done. I would rather tell you than to talk to somebody else about our problem. I'm not finna talk to nobody else about our problem. That's one thing I can't stand. If I'm with a man where I can't tell, how I feel or what's going on in this relationship, he said I hurt his feelings. But you done called me a whore. You said you don't trust me. Anyway, my godmama told me not to do this. But ain't nobody on this God green earth gonna hurt me, and I ain't gonna tell what you did to me. You ain't gonna do that. You do not have the privilege to fuck over me and play with me in private, and I ain't gonna tell it. I'm not just gonna just walk away and let it disappear, So I text him. I apologize for saying I hate him. I asked him about separating the phones. He done blocked me. Why did you block me? I should be blocking you. I unfriended him, but I didn't block him from Facebook. I didn't block him from from nothing. I ain't blocked him from nothing. So my godmama was like, well, after this and y'all get closer, maybe y'all can be friends. I don't want to be friends with you. You did me bad. And you made me feel this tiny, like I wasn't enough, like I wasn't doing enough. You gotta have all these multiple other peoples up in your inboxes and doing all this other extra shit. And when I tell you, I swear to God, I've never cheated on him, and I never talked derogatory to another nigga. Now they might have talked to me like that, but I cut him out real quick. No, I'm not gonna fuck this up. I got something good going on here. Why would I fuck this shit up? Retired, got his own money, own house, own car. I got my own house, got my own car, got my own money. This is it. This is the last of the Mohegans. I am done. This is perfect. But it wasn't. So I don't know if the devil sent him or God sent him to test me on how we're gonna handle this shit. Now, the last time I was in here, fuck that bitch, motherfucker, fuck you, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm raging in the inside. I'm raging in the inside. Like yesterday, my heart felt like it was just, it was doing some shit like muscle spasm, but it wasn't hurting, but it felt like something was running around in that motherfucker like popcorn or some shit. And I knew then I gotta get the fuck away from here. I'm gonna die of stress, worrying about this man. If he had just He was honest. He told me about, the lady or whatever. But if you had said, you know what, I'm not ready to be tied down. I'm not ready to be a one man woman. I'm not ready for this. You can continue on doing what you're doing. Come visit me, go back home, come visit me, and I do what I want to do. See, and I wouldn't have accepted that because it's too much shit going on. First of all, you don't have protected sex. And every time you have unprotected sex with somebody, you exchanging energy. They're putting their spirit inside of you and you doing the same thing. I don't want all that shit in me. I come down here and fuck you after you don't fuck whoever and then I come behind them. I'm too old for that. And I thought that we were too old for this. I thought we had an understanding. Now, to his family, I'm sorry, not sorry. Y'all can't do nothing to me. This is my page, my life that he entered and he one day he was like, yeah, you better be glad I let you in my space. Like, what you mean? Like, it's more niggas out there. I mean, what I'm supposed to do? Oh, thank you, Master. Thank you for letting me be in your space. Thank you for letting me live in your house. Thank you for this. So you doing all this for me. I shouldn't care about what you doing. He told me he didn't care what I was doing. He don't go through my phone. I wanted him to. Man, I screenshotted a conversation between me and the dude, sent it to his phone just to show him this is what I'm doing. You see this? This is what you need to be working on. This is what you need to be doing. It is coming on June, make a year that we was engaged. But I had been with him ever since January of 2020. It's 2021 and the same shit still going on. Why you can't let these folk go? What are they doing for you besides showing they pussy in their ass and you talking to them all, how you doing everything? But the one thing that really pissed me off, and this is why I went on ahead and went live, when he told my godmama to make sure that she keeps my name clean. So you want to portray as a good man, but you don't want folks to know what you doing. What are you doing? You want to hide that part. No, everybody knows. If you hurt Leticia Calloway, she is going to let the whole world know. I don't care if it's petty. I don't care if it's childish. I don't care. This is my fucking life. I'm through crying. I'm through crying. I cried this morning. Like I said, when I woke up in my bed at my house and I wasn't in Florida, I was like, what the entire fuck just fucking happened? When I tell you, Tisa, you ain't gonna fuck this shit up. You ain't gonna be cheating. You ain't gonna be talking to no niggas. Mama, I know it ain't nobody business, but I told you what I was gonna do. And I will take whatever repercussions is gonna happen to me. I don't care if he drive up here and do something to me. I don't care. I'm tired of these men doing shit to me. And I have not done anything. I sent him an email and I said, I'm sorry that I said that, blah, 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 blah. But he told me, I don't want shit from you ever. Leave me alone. I should be the one telling you to leave me the fuck alone. You let me walk out of that motherfucking house. Cause you wanted me gone. You let me pack my shit up and you let me leave out of there crying, hurting because I don't understand what the fuck is wrong. What did I do wrong? What did I do? Honestly, I didn't do nothing but be myself. Miss Linda, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get some healing. This it. I won't talk about it no more. This is it. I won't talk about it no more. I ain't gonna talk about it no more. But I'm back. What was I gonna tell these folks? Where John at? Oh, we ain't together no more. Why? Oh, because he can't stop fucking around with these women on the internet. He can't stop like, what was I gonna tell them? A lie? Oh, it just didn't work out between each other. No, that motherfucker hurt me. And I'm gonna let the world know. I will get some healing. Because I will never, ever date nobody. Ever. I don't have no more love in me. I don't. I don't have no more love in me to give. because it's been sucked out of me. Maybe I'm paying for shit I did to other folks, other men. I don't know. But I'm tired and I don't have nothing else to give. I don't have anything to give. I don't. I don't want to be married no more. I will never get married again. I will never give a. Uh, I know, mama. I know. But this is me. This is how I work my shit out. I can't help how I am. But I love that man. I love him. Still do. You don't stop loving somebody overnight. I love him. I want to spend the rest of my life with him. But I love myself enough to know that this man don't respect me enough. I'm not enough for him. And he has issues just like I do, and they clashing together. And I just have enough balls. I just have enough balls to tell the world how fucked up my life is, and I'm not ashamed of it. My life is pretty fucked up. I fucked up some shit. I done did some shit. They done did some shit. We done did some shit. But this time, I ain't do nothing wrong but love this man. Try to be with this man. Try to be here for this man. And I wasn't enough. The text messages was enough. That shit hurt. Have y'all ever, went in y'all man phone and y'all read some message between him and some bitch, and your heart just fell to the floor? That's how it feels. That shit hurt. But then they try to tell you how to feel. They try to tell you how to control your feeling. Oh, that shouldn't bother you. That shouldn't hurt you. That is a form of cheating. And you probably was cheating when I was gone. Like I said, I got all the receipts. I have everything. So he can't lie and say he didn't do nothing. And then he turned around and said, I'm not a bad person. I'm a good person. Yeah, you good in certain areas, but you suck at relationships. You suck at it. I don't have, I don't, my heart been broken by a female. That's why I don't fuck with them. And my heart have been broken a million times by these men. I ain't fucking with y'all either. I'm not fucking with y'all. Period. Now, this is it. I'm done with the live. Y'all can be mad. Whatever, whatever I put in the universe gonna come back to me. I'm ready to take whatever punishment that's gonna be. I already got a lot of shit going on, and that's it. So please, men, leave me alone. Women too. I ain't got time for y'all. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. I would love to have a best friend I can travel with. No sex. No, none of that shit. We could just go off and have fun and laugh about it, talk about it, and go on our separate ways. But I ain't fucking nobody. Ain't nobody else entering into this temple. Nobody is entering into this temple. I am going to get my kundalini straight. I'm going to get all my chakras healed, and I'm going to be a great person without somebody.